Hello and greetings and salutations, everyone. It is I, Flip the Bacon, and today we're going to be doing our Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander review. I would like to say a very big welcome back to all my returning subscribers, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, well, welcome to Flip the Bacon. I hope you enjoy what you see here and you'll stick around. So moving on to the next page here, this is a kind of description of Halcyon 6, which I'll read off to you guys right now. Developed and published by Massive Damage Incorporated, Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander is a turn-based strategy RPG with a retro sci-fi feel. Halcyon 6 also features an unique blend of base building, space exploration, and a deep tactical combat system similar to some of the very best classic JRPGs. On the edge of the Terran Federation space lies the newly discovered Halcyon 6, an immensely powerful derelict starbase left behind by a precursor alien race. Your mission is to hold on to and defend Halcyon 6 from alien and pirate threats. Discover its secrets and to rebuild the derelict station. If that was not hard enough, a mysterious alien force is heading straight towards Earth, annihilating everything in their path. The Halcyon 6 only hope for the Terran Federations to establish new alliances, research new and powerful technologies, and the only way to stop the impending alien invasion. So yeah, that's really good description of Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. That pretty much sums it up pretty well. So we'll be moving on to the next page. Number 1, story. Now, the story for Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander was pretty decent, overall fun, and I really enjoyed it. It's something that I would expect straight out of like the old school Star Trek shows. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with the story here, and you can change the story when you play each time. You can choose like to wipe out your allies, or betray certain people to get certain items, and then there's random things that happen during the game that change the story, I think, slightly as well. I had to unfortunately give it 1.5 hearts because there was 2 big major questions that they left unanswered for me in the game, and one of those is I wish they would have went more into like the precursor race and why they had all this stuff and what was going on. And then they really left a lot of the backstory out of the Cruel, which is the main villains of the game here. And there was something like, especially during the last fight with the last boss there, a little bit of a spoiler here, guys, I was like, his last form left a lot of questions for me in the game as to what the heck what's going on with the Cruels exactly. The Cruel, yeah, that's what I meant to say there. But yeah, so overall, Halcyon 6 earned 1.5 hearts in category number 1, which is story. Number 2, controls. Now, I can't really say too much about the controls, but other than that, they were spot on, really good. I have no complaints about them. So this ended up earning Halcyon 6 2 hearts in category number 2, which is controls. Number 3, visual styles or graphics. Now, I really enjoyed the visual styles or graphics for Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. For a pixelated game, this was really cool looking, and they added some animations in there, and I overall really liked this immensely a lot. I think this is one of the strong points to Halcyon 6 was it's definitely its visual styles or graphics. I felt it's definitely got me that classic RPG sci-fi feel to it. So yeah, this ended up earning it 2 hearts in category number 3, which is visual styles or graphics. Number 4, sound. Now, the sound production and quality in Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander was done extremely well. It had all the sounds and you expect to hear in like a Star Trek or any kind of classic sci-fi show in it. I have no complaints about the sound at all, earning it 2 hearts in category number 4, which is sound. Number 5, music. Now, the music production and quality in Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander was done extremely well, and I have no complaints about it. The music definitely, I felt like, matched the overall tone they were aiming for the game with it. It definitely feels like an old sci-fi, like movie show or Star Trek show, and it was just done extremely well. So this ended up earning Halcyon 6 2 hearts in category number 5, which is music. Number 6, enjoyment. Now, my enjoyment with Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander was pretty consistent all the way through the game. I only have 2 really minor complaints about the game, and I had to dock points for this category because of it. I really liked the ground combat in the game, but I feel like they really shied away from that aspect of the game, and I wish they would have focused more on the ground combat and had it more often and more frequent in the game. But yeah, more ground combat would have been excellent there, but it was just a really missed part of the game that was really had a lot of potential, and they just kind of not focused on it. My other complaint is I wish they would have had a little bit more interaction with the other races, in the alien races in the game for you. A little more diplomatic interaction, I guess I could say. But yeah, like I said, those are the 2 only really negative things I have to say about my enjoyment in the game. Earning Halcyon 6 1.5 hearts in the enjoyment category, or category number 6, which is enjoyment. Number 7, replay value. Now, I feel like the replay value in Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander is really strong. It's definitely one of, I think, its strong points too, because you can change the story each time you play through it little ways here and there to make it fun and interesting each time you play the game. Like, you can choose to wipe out a whole race of all your allies if you want. You can have certain allies. You can keep certain allies and wipe out other allies. You get different characters each time. So I really do think Halcyon 6 replay value, it's one of its strong points in the game too. So this ended up earning it 2 hearts in category number 7, which is replay value. Number 8, bug free. Now, Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander is very free of bugs, but unfortunately I did run into 1 or 2 when I was playing the game. So this ended up earning Halcyon 6 1.5 hearts in category number 8, which is bug free. Number 9, tutorial/informing. Now, Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander does a really good job explaining how to do the space combat part of the game, but I feel like they kind of dropped the ball slightly on other aspects of the game. I definitely wish they would have spent a little more time on the tutorial on how to get resource management, your starbase, like a little bit more on that, and interactions with the other races. Like, I didn't find out till later in the game, like, that if you abandon one of your resources spots, you could always go back there and set up a base to start getting more resources. That would have been immensely helpful if they would explain that a little bit more. But yeah, I figured out most of the stuff out on my own, but it would have been nice to know that earlier on in the game. So this ended up earning Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander 1.5 hearts in category number 9, which was tutorial/informing. Number 10, difficulty. Now, Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander does a very good job, I feel like, at making sure the game is very balanced. It also gives you the option to change the difficulty of the game if you find it to be too easy or too hard when you start a new game. So this ended up earning Halcyon 6 2 hearts in category number 10, which is difficulty. So the final score for Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander was 18 hearts in total, landing it in that 14 to 18 heart range of excellent. Overall, I think most people will find this very enjoyable, and I highly recommend it, especially if you are a fan of JRPGs and sci-fi games. Suffers from very little design issues and some other minimal amounts of problems. So yeah, that's Halcyon 6 final score, 18 hearts. Cool. So here on this last page, we're going to have a bunch of links off here to the side. And if you're using like a cell phone or tablet and can't see the links, they'll be in the descriptions below here, just down in the descriptions. So yeah, over here on the side, guys, we'll have links to the official websites for Massive Damage and Halcyon 6, the social media websites, a link to the Steam store page for Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander, which you can pick it up for $19.99 right now. And the last link you'll see over here is my blind Let's Play of Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. If you would like to check it out, I definitely recommend it. If you want to see what the game's all about a little bit more, that's definitely a good way to check out and see if you would like it. So yeah, like I say at the end of every single one of my videos here, flip that bacon. See you next time, and goodbye. Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander review. Oh yeah, goodbye.